Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave.
James?
And I'm Dirk.
And today we're going to play the Librarians, which is a game based on the TNT series. It's not quote unquote a living card game, but it has that type of game. You can actually customize your decks, and when expansions will come out, we'll have some more cards. So we will get to the table and show you the game setup. Unless you guys have any comments you want to bring.
Nope, not right now. I'll wait till we get the cards on the table.
Oh, be very, very quiet.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so let's get to the library. Okay, so we're at the library. So the Librarians is a show based on, well, there's like a librarian who keeps track of all the magical artifacts. That was the TV movies, and then eventually the library made a call, and there were multiple librarians that showed up. So there's actually two types of people. So we got Ezekiel Jones and Cassandra. They're two of the librarians. There's actually three that were called. Jacob's the third one. And then there's a guardian, which is Eve. So guardians always protect the librarians, and then the librarians are the ones that are protecting the magical artifacts. So we're doing the intro scenario, Assault on the Library. So you have your character cards, and then you pick three aspects, and then you add all the cards from those aspects into your deck. So the deck consists of cards from three different aspects, and then your character cards. So I'm just going to shuffle my deck here real quick.
Okay, and also during setup, my character has a special ability because of the fact that she is a spellcrafter, or she has spellcraft in her deck. So I have the ability that I have powers and focuses, and during setup I gain a power. Now the power by itself doesn't do anything. I have to do something to flip it over to find out what the power is, so I can't do that yet. But I do have a power. I just don't know what it is yet.
Okay. So we have a card called Aid from the Library. This is going to serve as the current player marker. We have it on the face down side right now for this scenario, so it doesn't do anything, but eventually we'll flip it over and you'll see what it does. This is Jenkins, John Larroquette's character.
Great character in the show.
Yeah.
Well, they all were, actually. I loved this show.
So Assault on the Library. So we flip the Aid from the Library card face down. We did that. Create the adventure deck. We have done that. There's a list on the back of this card that tells you what cards to grab. We did that before we started rolling. Search the adventure deck for a relic looter, and since we're playing 3 or more players, we get an unstable artifact, and we put it into play. Then we shuffle the adventure deck, and then we start mission 1. So the way this is set up, if people are familiar with like Marvel Champions, this would kind of be the equivalent of the agenda, and this, I guess you could think of as the
act.
Villain, maybe, or something. So this is called the Disturbance. So it's D1, and it's an alpha security alert. The library has called you to serve, and answering that summon has it's really hard to read with this light. Let's try again. The library has called you to serve, and answering that summons has thrust you into a world of magic and mystery. Your job is to protect the innocent by keeping magic out of hands of those who would misuse it. It is your first day on the job, and before you can even get your desk organized, a klaxon starts. The perimeter alarm has been tripped. This can't be good. So we are going to play what's called narrative mode. So this is like for following the story. So there's this serpent symbol, which is normally a negative, but we are going to not use it as a negative, but it will trigger effects if there are any effects. But on this intro scenario, it says no additional effects, and each of the serpent and the Tree of Life effect is limited once per roll unless otherwise specified.
So for the failure, so he mentioned the serpent, which normally would act as failures, but on the villain die or there's also this, which is the failure symbol. So that's always a failure. The serpent can be a failure as well as triggering an additional effect.
Yep. And then when you go ahead.
No, and then on the hero dice, this is the success symbol, and there's faces. Some of them are blank. Some of them have one. There's one face of them that has two of those on it. But there's also the Tree of Life, which Dave mentioned, which you have a single one here, or Tree of Knowledge. You have a single one here, and then you also have one on a face with a success. But those can trigger special abilities on characters and cards.
Yes, Tree of Knowledges do not count as successes, but they trigger special abilities. Okay, so our mission, it's a 3-part mission. So we're on stage M1.
Should we choose to accept it?
Yeah. Defend the library. Black mask agents of the Serpent Brotherhood storm into the library. You must protect the artifacts while fending off the invaders. So this stage has a special ability. When an enemy is defeated, we add a success token to this mission. And on the side here, there is how many you need to succeed. So for 3 players, we need to get 6 successes. There's also a guile quest, a task that you can do to add a success. So if I was going to attempt it, for example, my guile is only 2. I would roll 2 white dice, and there's a 2 in black, and I would see if I could succeed. So I got 1 success. So in this case, I would get a success because the Tree of Knowledge doesn't matter for doing this check. I mean, I can use my ability, but I would get a success. So I would put
because the serpent doesn't count as a negative in this particular scenario.
Well, in this particular mode that we're doing, narrative mode. But yeah, if we're doing standard, that would be a failure. If the above attribute check is successful, we would add one of these tokens. And like I said, when we get to 6, we pass. There's 2 areas that enemies can come to. So this is unassigned, and then you can assign an enemy to you. You can only fight an enemy that's assigned to you unless you have a card that does otherwise. So this relic looter here, he's got what's called stealth, so he enters play unassigned. You'll see how it works when we get other enemies. But when you defeat it, we get to add a success. So actually, we defeat a relic looter, we're going to get a success for defeating him, and we're going to get a success for the mission. So we actually get 2 points towards it. And then we have an unstable artifact here. These are obstacles that are in the way of doing the mission. So when there's obstacles here, we can't do that. And we will add threat to the main thing. If we ever get 9 skulls here, we automatically lose the game.
Yeah. At the end of the round, if we haven't dealt with these guys, they do their damage,
right,
or whatever.
So if there's an enemy that's not assigned or an obstacle that's not exhausted, then we add doom to the mission. All right. So the first thing we do is we draw 5 cards and we get a mulligan.
Which I've already done this step on mine, so I have my opening hand. I did not choose any mulligans.
I have mulligan mine.
And then after you decide whether or not to do your mulligan and you do that,
definitely keeping that.
The next thing you do is you take and discard the top 4 cards of your deck face down as energy cards. You have a separate energy pile, and that is what you will use to pay for cards in your hand. They have an energy cost.
Actually, I think I'm going to keep my cards. So
right.
yes. So
see, they have James just hold it up here. I don't know can we see it at all? Yeah, they have this right here is the energy cost. So this one costs 3, this one costs 2, this one over here is a 0 cost. But that is what these energy cards are for.
All right, so I've got my 4 energy.
I have my 4.
Everyone's got their 4 energy.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to begin the game. So the last person to be in a library gets to go first. James has got an unfair advantage because of
There's a library on the premises where he works.
yeah.
Yes.
So
I was conveniently there on Friday.
we have the phase 1 is the preparation phase. So this is this we can do simultaneously.
My last library was the game tower, was the dice tower library on the ship. So mine doesn't count.
I don't know if that counts. So we can play any obstacle, not obstacles. We can play any allies, unique and equipment cards. There is artifacts. You can limit to 1 artifact and 1 ally unless things say otherwise. So I'm going to spin 2.
And I don't know if you can see them here. The little symbol here, the little hat here, looks like a fedora, indicates those are allies, right? They call them sidekicks. And if they have what looks like chain links here, these are attachments. Yeah. And then I don't have a artifact in my hand, but the artifact is let's see here.
You get the card upside down.
The artifact here is this little symbol. Here, can you see it? No. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can turn this a little bit. Oh, there. Ooh, that's a good shot of the legend right there.
All right. And my second card is a Kevlar vest. My big thing is I can take damage to give people aid tokens. And so the Kevlar vest is when I would be dealt damage, I can exhaust it to reduce the damage by 1. So I can actually maybe give out aid tokens without taking damage, which would be nice.
In my character, Zico, he is a thief, but also very good at improvised devices. So in his deck are a number of devices that when you bring in to play, they come in with a select number of charges, and then after each round you remove a charge, and once there are 0 charges on the device, you get to use it in particular ways. The one I have right now, once all the charges are gone, you can discard it to reduce damage by 3.
Okay, and I'm playing Cassandra Cassie Cillian, and she is a mathematician or a scholar, and her kind of thing is she's a spellcrafter, and so she's using it basically as magic, because magic is only science that we don't understand yet.
Right. And my local security guy, when he comes into play, we get to add a damage to an enemy. So that relic looter has a point of damage on him right now.
And so
Lucky shot.
The items that I played this turn is I played an attachment that is a ritual circle, and so it comes in with 3 tokens on it. I can spend a token to discard cards to gain a focus or a power, which are key things in my deck, and I also gain energy. But I'm going to spend, that was a 0 cost, but for 3 energy, I'm going to spend to get my ally in play, which is Lucy Lyons, and she gains me energy, and I can search through my energy pile for a card that I can draw. Normally you don't get to draw those. Those are just there simply to use to pay for things, but I can actually look in mine to pull something out.
All right, we ready to begin?
Is everyone done with the prepping?
I'm done.
All right, so we go to the adventure phase. So now this we do in player order. We draw a bad card.
So mine says magic. Your hero makes a triple circle.
That's insight.
Insight check against their 4, and you have to ignore the tree of. So my insight is only a 2, so I'm rolling 2 white dice to their 4 black dice. And it says, for each point the check is failed by, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. All right, so it's a wash, so there's no failure.
No failure. So,
all right,
okay,
so very fortunate there.
So, and one thing how the discarding, where that's important, is similar to like Marvel Champions. If whatever your deck runs out, you're fine, but as soon as you have to draw a card, you immediately resolve one of these cards as well.
One thing you can do to help, if you have a die that you like one of your a blank roll up, you can discard a card from your hand to make it a single success.
Any player can.
Any
player can do it, and is it each player can do it once or just once total? Each
once.
player can do it one time per roll.
Yeah.
And just as, to clarify, if you do get a tree of life, you can still do that. Switch that over to a success.
But you cannot switch it to the double success. You can only switch it to a single. Okay, so my card is How large is this place? So it's a knowledge. So as it enters play, if another copy of it's in play, you discard it and draw another card. So it has surge. But in this case, it does not. So the disturbance loses its serpent effect, and it gains, which its serpent effect currently is nothing, and it gains the add one failure to, or not failure, add one doom token to the disturbance if the serpent symbol is rolled. And again, it's only once per. And since this is what are they called? An obstacle, it comes in guarding the goal.
Yep. All right. My adventure card is Save the Artifacts. When defeated, we add 1 success to the mission. Add 1 doom token to the disturbance to discard Save the Artifacts. It is not defeated.
Wow.
So we don't get the 3 successes. We would. I mean, the 3. We don't get the 6. We discard it. It's not defeated for things that say if you defeat an obstacle. All right. So that was, we had a lot of stuff popped up right at once. Action phase.
So during the action phase, we can all act. We can choose the order that we take actions, and we don't have, one person does not have to complete their actions before the next person takes one. We can do this back and forth until we're done taking actions for the turn.
Right. Well, since I'm the fighter, I probably will take the. I should take the enemy. So I'll take the relic looter. So you can't fight an enemy unless. So now he's engaged with me. So if I don't kill him, he won't add doom to the mission because he is assigned to someone now. He will do damage to me instead.
But for us to like either fight or to what do they call it? There's a term.
Overcome.
Overcome? No, not, is it overcome? No, challenge. For us to challenge one of these or to challenge them, we do have to exhaust our character to do it. So we can't do multiples unless we have a way to unexhaust.
Yeah, it's called overcome. Huh? It's called overcome.
Overcome. Yeah. But we can. Our allies can also attempt to overcome things as well.
Right.
So Guile is my best stat.
Mm-hmm. Guile is by far my worst for both.
Because
Lucy can't even do it.
Due to Doom, I'm going to go ahead and take this one since I have the most library books. I think at 2.
Yeah, I have 1. Well, even Lucy's got 1.
Well,
these are here, but
these technically don't get.
Yeah, they don't get assigned.
You just.
So you can
want
try
closer to read it, but. Yeah. And I'm going to attempt to fight my guy at some.
And I'm going to attempt the. How large is this place? I don't need it over here. We're good here. So. 3.
All right. Well, while you guys are trying to decide
for my ritual circle,
I'm just going to fight my guy.
I'm going to spend 1 on my ritual circle, which allows me to discard the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 successes.
3. All right, he's dead.
I'll do it. All right. So I spent my ritual circle, so it allowed me to spend 1 of those. I would discard 3 cards.
Does somebody need an aid token? Because I can give an aid token. Oh, and I don't take the damage, actually, if I exhaust my Kevlar vest. So I can give a free aid token to someone.
Well, I don't have Guile to try this one. So,
I can take it.
Did you know you were going to already exhaust to do this one?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can have another die.
Yeah, you can
How
have
many
another
dice do you have right now?
2.
So this would give you 3.
Okay.
3, yeah.
So for my ritual circle, I discarded my 3 cards. I gain an energy, and then I also gain either a focus or a power. And since these kind of work in pairs, I have a power. I'm going to gain a focus. So okay.
It's a real quick. Since we defeated an enemy, it says
right.
When you defeat an enemy, you put down a success token.
And this enemy gives us another one.
Yep, I forgot that.
And so we have, because
successes.
of these 2 effects, we have 2 successes out of the 6 needed.
And the only other thing I can do is I can roll 1 dice towards this. But
No, I can do 3 on that.
Okay.
All right, so am I rolling?
Well, I mean, we both can attempt to defeat him.
Well, I've got 2 people who can do it. I got 3 here and 2 here because she can't do the other.
Yeah, this is the only one he can do. He can't do any of the others. So this is the only one I have. So I can help with.
That's the only one Lucy can do as well. So I mean,
How many dice does she roll?
Lucy rolls 2 dice against it.
And then who's the other character? You're gonna just yourself?
Yeah, myself. I have 3
Can
dice.
you do this?
I have 1 die.
Well, what's your book? 1?
Lore 2.
Well, then you might take this one, because I do have 3 on this.
Okay, well, Lucy's got a single one against that as well, but, I mean, I don't leave it out there for now, but you've still got that, so.
So I'll take this then.
Well, I said, you don't take them, so you just roll against it.
Okay. So I'll spend
Your aid token.
so I'll have 4 dice to the 2.
Okay.
That's
4
plenty of
successes. Yep. So that one's gone. Did that one grant anything?
Nothing special, no. It just doesn't damage us. Well, no, when defeated, add a book to the mission. You are correct. So halfway there.
Okay.
And he's
Living on a
exhausted.
prayer. All right, so did you want to try this first? See,
Sure. I mean, I'm only rolling 1 die.
well, I mean,
I might get a success.
yeah, but there you go. Success, and you got a Tree of Life. Does that
He
help?
doesn't
Or
have-
Tree of Knowledge, I mean.
He doesn't have a tree of knowledge at the
Okay.
moment,
So he's exhausted?
Yep.
All right, so I am going to spend an energy. And I am going to... So when I spend an energy, I can flip over a focus and a power. Then I gain the effective one and discard the other. So my focus allows me to discard this card to have any player draw 3 cards. Ooh, that's nice. But my power is, as a response when my hero declares an attribute check, I can discard this card to instead make it a Insight +1. Insight is by far my best stat, so that's the one I'm keeping. Okay. So now I have that effect that's available to me. So that definitely makes it easier. So you got 1. So I'm going to try Lucy against that one, I think. So she's got 2 against
0.
the how large? 2 against 0.
2 successes.
There's 2.
On this
And
one?
Yep.
So we...
her tree of knowledge gives her an additional success. So she actually had 3 successes there. But so that's gone. Did that give us anything for defeating it?
Look.
Enters play. No.
Oh,
But we should have done that one first because now the serpents don't do anything again.
Oh.
So now
Actually, no one rolled a serpent, did they?
no, but they could have.
Right.
So now let's see. Because of my effect, I'm going to. So I'm going to take on this one. Using it uses lore. Well, I am going to switch that to a insight. So I'm making an insight check of 4 against its 1. So that's gone. And I need 2 successes. So that cancels that, but there's 2 successes. So that is gone. And does that give us anything?
Nothing special.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I was thinking in the back of my head that I rolled a serpent, so we went back and looked. So that was when that card was effect, so we get a doom.
Okay.
All right, and
So now we're ready for end of turn.
right, so that was the action phase. So now we go to the enemy phase.
Well, actually, let me see. Do I have any other actions I want to play? No. I'm good for right now.
All right, ready, assigned enemies attack. We don't have any enemies. Advance the completed mission. We got 3 of 6, so that doesn't happen. We add 1 fate token. So I guess they're called fate tokens. I keep calling them doom.
And if there were any unassigned, well, that's probably here right
and
now.
add 1 fate for each enemy who is both unassigned and ready. We don't have any. If the disturbance now has a number of fate tokens equal to or greater than the advanced value, advance it. So we have 2 of 9 right now. Then we go to the refresh phase. We refresh all cards that have been exhausted. And then now we're going to draw 3 cards one at a time, and we can decide to either add it to our hand or without looking at it, you put it on top here as an energy. So my first card I'm going to put as an energy.
What do I got here?
My second
I'm going to do all 3 of mine as energy.
My second card I'm actually going to draw. And my third card I'm going to put as an energy.
Yeah. So.
Well, you don't. Do you play it immediately?
No. He's already moved into.
Oh yeah, we haven't moved to that phase yet. We're
to
still
that
doing
phase.
the 3. Did he draw and?
He drew his cards. He did that. He
You
drew
did?
2 and put 1 energy.
Okay. All right. So that was the preparation phase.
No, that was the.
I mean,
refresh.
the refresh phase. Now we're in the preparation. The last thing is we move the first player marker.
So first player marker comes over. So now I have Jenkins.
Yep. And now we can play artifacts, attachments, and
Okay. So
sidekicks,
I am not
allies,
doing any
whatever you wanna
preparation
call it.
because I have nothing but spells in my hand.
I've got a device I'm going
No
to
one's taking any
play.
damage, right?
Not currently.
No. Okay. We have no enemies. So yeah, I have no cards to play. Everything's in a. Oh well, there's an attachment. Yeah, I will. I will play a first aid kit on myself. Well, you have a lot of cards that you damage yourself, or not really?
I've got I think 2 cards that do it,
Oh, they're not. You don't have.
but they're not. No, but it comes out and it's permanent, so I can do it every turn, once a turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep the first aid kit for myself then, I guess.
Yeah, for now I would keep the first aid kit.
Anyway, the white one's there.
Just 1.
All right, I am done with my preparation.
Oh, one thing we did forget, and I don't know if we'll be able to see it here on camera, but in front of this card's name here is the little ribbon-looking symbol. That indicates that it's a unique, so only one of those can be in play at a time. Of that character. Or that card. Okay, I had no setups or no.
Are you done, James?
I am done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we're ready. So
All right, so we move the adventure phase. So we
okay,
draw an
so
adventure
I get Serpent Ninjas. So they enter play assigned to me.
card. Okay.
Oh, and they're my worst stat. Well, no, not my worst. They're just not a good one.
Save the artifacts. So when defeated, we add a success to the mission. Action, you can add a fate token to the disturbance to discard save the artifacts.
Unstable artifact.
Oh, it's another one of
Oh,
those.
you know what? I'm going to. Forgot I had this. Get behind me. So I'll take your enemy.
The ninja?
Yep, and you get an aid token.
An aid token?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to put it on here.
Oh, then I resolve this as if I drew it. Okay.
He doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
he doesn't do anything right now. Okay, but he will. Because I can do anything. I can do treachery, so I don't have to just do enemies. Or,
Okay. So I cannot do the insight one at all.
Yeah, I'm going to do this
So I
one.
can take shots at the lore.
Okay.
Unstable artifact.
So we are done
Yeah.
with the adventure phase. Now we are in the action phase. So I am going to attempt to fight my dude.
I am going to let you do that because I could do some things to help.
All right, so
Potentially.
it is 3-1.
If you completely blow it, I can take care of them.
Okay.
But it costs me.
One.
1.
Or do you want to discard a card?
Yeah, probably will. Yeah, I don't need him. So that is.
Do you have another character you're going to try it with?
Yep.
Okay.
I got my local security guard.
How many do you get on him?
1.
So 1 to 1?
Yep. That's a success because we're back to the normal serpent.
Yep. No, normal serpent. So
All right, so that is defeated.
All right, I'm going to roll against save the artifact. All right, so that I 2 of their black dice to 3 of mine.
Yep, that's 3 successes.
That is 3 successes. So, and with this one, we get to add 1 success token to the pile.
Oh yeah, that was the one I drew. Okay. You have an ally?
No.
Wait,
no,
Yeah, you do. This is no.
You
Well, I do
defeated
have
the-
an ally, but he doesn't have any.
You defeated
roll.
the ninjas, right?
Yes.
Did you add a success token for defeating?
No.
Because isn't that on here?
Yep. That's,
Yeah. So we're at what? 5?
5 of 6.
Okay.
Let's see.
But he doesn't have any stats. He just basically helps me with.
Oh, he has no stats at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so with the one left, Lucy is going to try. She's 1-to-1 on because it's insight, right? Oh no, lore.
Lord.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lucy's a 1 lore, so I'm going to try 1-to-1. Cancels out, but oh no, her tree of knowledge gives her 1 success. So there's 1 success,
Okay.
and then I will attempt it, and I have a lore of 2, so I'm 2-to-1. There's 2 success, and my tree of knowledge allows me to draw a card, then either discard a card from my hand or play one. So I'm going to draw the card, and because of where we're looking right now, I am going to discard Eureka to pay for it, or so that I will discard Eureka to pay for that ability.
What is your insight?
My insight's 3.
Because you have a way to ready yourself, right?
Not yet. That is a card.
Oh, that's a card in your deck. You just don't have it.
Yes,
And you can't.
but there's
Has Ezekiel been used? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
what is the what do you?
Well,
what do you
because
wanna-
I was thinking because you
that's
could
not
do-
insight. That's guile. My
Guile
guile is
or
1.
guile, whatever.
My guile
Yeah,
sucks.
'cause- never mind.
Yeah, so I would not waste.
Ezekiel's the best on that.
I would not waste the use of that card on a single shot on the guile.
Just something we could advance the act this turn. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So enemy phase. Ready enemies attack. We don't have any. Advance complete mission. It's not completed. We haven't got to that. Yeah. Now we add it.
Now we had it.
And now we refresh, and we choose card draw, etc. I'm
Okay, so-
going to draw a card.
4. I'm going to draw a card.
I'll draw a
I'm
second
going to
card.
draw a second card as well. And now I'm going to put 1 in energy.
And then I'm going to draw a third card.
Oh, I guess it's one thing we haven't mentioned, but it's something that I don't think the few times, I haven't played this game a lot, but the few times I've played it, I've never seen it come close to happening. But if you ever have no cards in both your deck and your discard pile, which means you've either removed them from the game somehow, or they're all in your energy pile, you're eliminated. You're out. Your character's eliminated.
All right,
Because
so-
apparently you've built up too much energy and you blow up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you implode. I need the first player marker.
First player. I can speak.
Okay.
As much as I talk, I should be able to, right?
One would think. Unless your mask is on too tight. I am not going to do any preparation, so I'm done with preparation.
I am going to put out an artifact. Mimiko's mirror. When the mirror is ready, your hero gains 1 guile, but that costs me all my energy.
I have no preparation.
No preparation. Okay, so we move to the adventure phase. I got a Brotherhood Bruiser. Enters play, guarding the mission with the fewest cards guarding it. So he comes into play actually guarding the mission.
And so obviously you could tell by that one that there are times that there will be more than one mission out.
Yeah, but I don't think that happens in this scenario.
No, not in this one.
Ambush. Enters play assigned to the player who put it in a play.
Secret ninjas.
Okay.
Oh, serpent ninjas. Secret ninjas, same difference. Mine is, how large is this place? Gee, I've seen this card before. But we have the serpent effect again, so we should take care of that one first.
Yep.
But first, let's see. It's only a 1, 3-0. What else do we have out here? That's a 3 fight. She can't fight.
I could take the enemy.
Take my enemy.
No, I can take this one. I have. If you
Okay,
take
what do you
damage,
have?
I can cancel the attack. So if you can't finish your guy off,
Well,
I
okay.
can prevent him from attacking.
So how many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
How many cards? Oh, wow. You guys have a lot of cards.
Well, I drew a bunch of cards because I was trying to get useful cards.
Well, do you
That
have
did not
useful
happen.
cards?
No, I'll be using
No?
them to offset rolls probably.
Okay, well, how about this then? I'm going to spend 2 energy. Spend 2 energy. Now, because this card Has a special ability. Instead of going to my discard pile, energy spent for this one goes to the bottom of my deck in any order. So I can actually look at them. We're going to go that order. Target player draws 3 cards.
3?
3 cards.
Oh, wow.
I helped! Maybe. Did I help?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to save this card for the time being.
I have 1 energy. Okay.
And save that card. How much energy do I have left?
So if you're not able to defeat your guy, I can prevent him from attacking you this turn.
Okay.
I mean, he's still being engaged with you, but...
Okay, so...
Who's first player?
Right. Doesn't matter.
I am, but we're doing the...
Yeah, we passed that.
We're
So,
doing the... So I'll take this guy. But you
and
said
we
you were
forgot
going to
this,
go after
so-
this first to try to remove the
yeah, so...
serpent penalty.
Let me try Cassie... No. Lucy's going to try it first.
Which we should have done
2 to
last
0.
round.
Yeah, we should have. So 2 to 0. Lucy's going to see if she can do it by herself. She does 2.
Oh,
Is
because
Tree of
her
Life?
Tree of
Her
Knowledge...
Tree of Knowledge gives her a success.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to try it myself. So I get 3. There is 2, and I can... Do I want to do this again? Yes, I do. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to discard my second copy of Lucy. I am waiting until you guys are done, so we don't want to move on. I do have cards to play first, so if we need to.
How much health does it have?
3.
3.
I can deal 3 damage to it if I need to.
Want to go ahead and roll?
Yeah, let's see if you can do it damage. I might be able to be tricksy.
Tree of Life will be 2 successes.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's 2 damage on the ninja.
Okay.
So if you're able to be tricksy, my Trixie would be way over.
All right, so well, first I got to see how I do against my enemy. So that is 3 to 3. So that's 1 failure, 5 successes.
Oh, wow.
All right, so
Splattered.
my guy is curse-splatted, yes. I am going...
But that is an enemy, which allows us 1 final success.
So we are going to advance that. Oh, no, your enemy's not dead. That
Oh,
was my enemy.
what were you? Oh,
I killed my guy.
You got 2 on yours.
Your guy...
I thought you were killing mine.
I thought you did a damage to yours.
He
I had
did
2
2.
damage.
2 damage to yours, yeah.
So
I'm
your guy
gonna
does-
finish your guy off.
Okay.
So,
Actually, oh no, yeah, that's right.
it only cost me 1 energy to do it. So I am going to spend an energy for guerrilla tactics, search my deck for a non-unique ally, and put it into place. Since I don't have Sam, I can only have 1 enemy, or 1 ally, so when he leaves play, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Boink.
And he would deal 1 damage to an enemy for coming in to the game. So if he had only done 1, I would have been able to do 2 damage to him.
Okay. So hold on, let's see.
I need to have a tree of knowledge on my roll. Nope, I did
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Sealed Fate. So it costs 0, but discard the top 3 cards of my deck and gain a focus. So 1, 2. Oh, there goes my jetpack. That's my untapper. So I gain a focus. So right, yeah, gain 1 focus. Okay. Face down focus card. And then I make a what's it got? Insight against with a difficulty of 1, so 3 to 1. And it's successful. I either deal a damage. Oh, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I didn't realize that one actually deals damage. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to take the focus in. That's what I want to do when there's an enemy out. So I'm not going to do that.
Shuffle your deck since you saw the
Yeah,
cards.
okay. That's fine.
All right. So that was the action phase. Now we go to the enemy phase. We have no enemies. We advance the mission. So, defend the library. While you have managed to drive the serpents out of the immediate vicinity, their numbers seem endless. Everywhere you go, you find more armed men packing up precious magical relics. It is clear that you cannot win this fight, but maybe you can stop the Brotherhood from getting control of the entire library. Flip the Aid from Library card face up. So now, Jenkins is a 3 in everything. So, and he's an ally that's just going to kind of run around. And then Aid from the Library may take actions as if they were a character, and its Tree of Knowledge ability is exhaust a targeted enemy or obstacle. Start mission 2. The first player searches the adventure deck and discard pile for 1 or 2 different obstacles and put them into play exhausted and guarding mission 2.
Why is it 1 or 2?
Well, because for 2 players, it's 3 to 4 players, it's 2.
Oh, so it's for 2. So okay.
Yeah, so we're going to need to find 2. So let's do that.
Obstacles.
What are people's strong skills?
Guile.
These are ones that I'm not going to be doing.
There are no obstacles in here.
Okay.
Guile, I'll be rolling 4.
Guile is this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I roll, and I have 3 insight.
Insight is
3 circles.
The 3 circle one. Okay. All right. Then we have mission 2. Cut the anchor chain. The library exists in a separate pocket dimension, only loosely tethered to reality. Severing the link would seal away the library. Your situation is desperate,
Well, I guess technically we're still tapped.
and the terrible option seems to be the only way to save the library. So, success tokens cannot add to a mission. Cannot be added to a mission while any ready cards guard it. So we cannot attempt this mission, this skill check, while there's any ready cards attached to it. And
Okay.
we're going to have 2 obstacles that are attached to it.
So now we do refresh, right?
Well, not yet. Now we add a fate,
I thought did you already have one?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
and then we ready all cards, including the bad guys.
And then I want to draw 1 card.
Yep, and then we do I am going to do energy.
And then I'm going to do 1, 2 energy.
And I will draw a card. Ooh, Sam, nice. He's going to take a while to come out. And then we advance that.
All right. So.
Well,
No, we do preparation first.
Yeah, we're doing preparation.
I have no preparation.
My character, nope, that's not a preparation.
Wow, she does not have a lot of preparation cards, does she?
No,
I don't.
currently don't have anything.
I got a lot of spells.
I can't afford any preparation, my preparation card right now. So, adventure time.
I'll do this one.
Nope, you'll do that one.
Oh, yeah,
That's new stuff.
Thought this round looked easy. Your hero makes a book and 4 check.
Lore 4. What's your lore?
Lore is a 2. Can I use?
He can act as a character.
Your
No, it says your
hero.
hero. You have to do your hero for this. It's an event.
Oh, okay.
All right, then. Let us do Little White Lie as a response, so that's 1 energy. When Ezekiel Jones declares an attribute check, make it a guile check instead. So now I'm rolling 4 to 4.
Instead of 2 to 4?
Yeah.
And 1, 2.
Wash.
So there's a wash, so there's 1.
And
And a tree. So
3, so that's 3 successes. That's way more than enough, so this goes away.
Tree gives you plus 2 successes?
Yep.
how's that?
For my AI ally, Tree of Life gives you 2 successes.
Wow.
And you go to the disc.
Well, no, but you're using your hero.
I'm using my hero, so I don't need it. But if I needed more successes, I
No,
could
but
do
what's
that.
his ability? discard a card from your hand to exhaust a non-unique ally assigned to you.
Yeah, but this is all he works for. He has no abilities other than that. That's basically his ability.
Remove a token from a device you control to move. Oh, wow. Okay.
Do all the Tree of Life, or Tree of Knowledges pile up? Like,
I don't think so.
No, you can only spend one per roll.
but no, I mean like if I were to roll one, I've got Cassie has one and Lucy has a different one. Am I able to use one or the? Do I get to choose during my
If you
roll?
I guess.
Because that's what makes me think that's the case. Because
Yeah.
he has no he has no stats, so he can't do anything else.
Right, yeah. Apparently. All right, Dirk, it's your turn.
Okay, so then I think I am going to. Is this the serpent thing again?
So did
Yep.
you do your
Well,
card?
we're doing.
Oh, yeah, we're doing these.
Yeah.
The Brotherhood Bruiser Sentinel enters play guarding the mission with the fewest cards, so he does not guard me.
I have a door to bees. The hero makes this check ignoring Tree
Which
of Knowledge results.
Insight or
The
or guile?
The
Guile.
guile. So it's 2 to 4. And if I fail, I deal damage. I take damage, but I have ways to mitigate that. For each point I failed by. I
One point.
failed by 1. All right.
Or you can discard a card.
You know what? I have cards that I don't care about.
There you go.
Flush.
Even.
Okay. All right, so that was the adventure phase.
Okay.
Now we're in the action phase, so I will take the enemy.
I can probably do both of these because I have 8 from the library and.
Oh, I have Lucy. The thing is,
Or if you want to take this one, I can use 8.
Who's got the
library to
better
do
lore?
this.
Yeah, who's got the better lore?
He has lore of 3 then.
yeah. So we can have him do the lore.
And I'll do save the artifacts.
So you try to do save the artifact.
I'm going to go after my enemy first.
Yeah, you try to do save the artifact. I'll do how large is this place. If either one of us does not succeed, I can probably get rid of it.
1, 2, it's a wash.
Yeah,
No,
zero.
these are
no successes.
no. Those are tree. Oh, those are success. Oh, so no successes, and I need to do 2. There's only 1 die though.
Okay, I can take care of it if you need. If you can't
don't-
deal with him, I can kill him.
Oh, no. Well,
I mean,
You want
if you
to
can
at least
deal
one
with him
damage?
without.
we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
going to give it 1 right now, and then I got the security guard, who probably will not succeed.
Wait, did it cost you something to do that 1 point?
1 card.
1 card that I don't care
Keep
about.
the card. Keep the
Well,
card.
I'm trying to
'cause
see if I can defeat
if
it.
I do it, oh well.
How many cards?
Can
does it
you
cost
do that? Don't use the card to do it yet, or do you have to do that when you do the attack?
Well, he only's going to roll 1 die.
Oh, then if he fails, I can do 3 damage
Okay.
to it. So don't waste your card.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
then he's doing. Then there's no reason for him to do the mission.
Yeah, don't bother. Don't waste your card because mine is a guaranteed
Well, then I'll have
3
I can have him roll 1 die on that, I guess.
success.
Success.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing save the artifact.
No. Let me get rid of this one
Go ahead and do that
first.
one then.
Yeah, because that's the if the serpents come up.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I should have done that one before you did yours,
Oh,
just in
I didn't
case.
realize that came back out again.
You didn't roll any serpents. Yeah, it's come
No,
out
I
every
didn't roll
time.
any serpents.
Okay, so I'm 3 to 0. Actually, oh no, Lucy's going to do it first. So she's
You only need 2 more successes.
right. She gets 2, so
1, 2.
she got it.
And that is a success marker on this.
Oh.
I don't think that one does.
No, this does not.
Yeah, it's not that
Oh,
one.
that one?
No.
Oh, okay.
What is this one though? Yeah, we can't add to the mission while anything's guarding it, so we still
Right.
got to get rid of that and that before we can do that.
No, this is not guarding it. This
Oh,
is
we still got to get rid of that
Yeah.
first.
Okay, so 4 to 2.
Ooh, oh, wait. What is your stronger stat? What are you doing right now? Oh,
Uh,
you're doing Guile against
What
us.
is it
Okay.
costing you to fight
One
him?
card.
Oh,
It cost me 1 card and I do 3 points of damage.
okay. Yeah, mine's just 1 card and 1 energy, but I take no damage. He'd still be there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Your card.
Yep.
No, okay, so let me see. This is a
Yep.
wash. I have 2 trees of life, 3 of them. So this
Wow.
will make 2 successes,
Okay, that's enough to take it out.
and then I
Oh,
will
no, you need 3.
then I will exhaust this, which gives me another 2 successes. But I have to discard a card from my hand.
Holy moly.
Devices. Okay. And then I have him left. So I'll go ahead and just do.
We can't yet. Oh, yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
you
Yeah,
can.
we can do him then. Yeah.
So 3 to 1. That is enough for 1 more success, or just 1. Oh yeah, I get a success from.
When defeated, add 1. Yep.
So we're at
Because there's
2.
nobody guarding it. All right, and then I am going to take Cassie and try to do the same thing. It's, what is it, lore?
Yeah.
So I'm only 2 to 1.
With 1 black die. Yeah.
But
That's
that
a-
is 3 plus Tree of Life. Do I want to do that? I'm not going to do the discard thing this time.
How are you doing this?
I am doing that with Optimal Solution. So it costs me 1 energy.
Because it's not an action?
It is a spell.
Oh, what?
Enter or either deal 3 damage to an enemy or add 3 books to a obstacle. So dealing 3 damage.
Oh, wow, you did 3 books to an obstacle, too. Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was waiting till the final thing to do that.
Yep.
So
It's the power of being a
Let's
librarian, I
see.
guess.
it's the maths, man. It's the maths. What are your guys' hands looking like? Because I have another brief calculation.
Oh, I could have done that. Ah, dang it.
You know what? I'm
How much
thinking
money energy do
you've been discarding cards, James. We're going to have you draw 3 cards, and I'm going to spin 2 that go onto the bottom of my deck in any order. Ooh. Yep. Wait. We're going with the mathematics there first. Yeah.
All right. Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
I
With the
am.
action phase?
I'm done with my spells.
All right. So there are no assigned enemies. We don't advance this because we're 1 short. We had a fate, so we're now at 5 of 9. And
We're
then
running out of time.
ready all cards. I'm definitely putting 2 here for sure.
Okay,
Actually, I think I'm going to put 3 there.
2. I'm gonna take the first card. Oh, I'm so glad I took that first card. I'm putting 2.
Got my toy.
Wait, what is this? I spent that. Oh no, you gave me. Did you give this to me? A helper card or helper earlier? This is
Yes. When,
Oh, okay.
when I took the enemy from you.
I still didn't. I didn't use it. I forgot it was there. So I still got one.
All right, and pass the library card.
I got it.
We did it. Okay. So
Okay, setup.
preparation.
I'm going to play my jetpack.
So I
That
was
cost me 4 energy.
1.
I'm out of energy,
2.
but it's so worth it.
3, 4. I'm spending 4 to get Sam. Which after Sam or another ally enters play under my control, I give them an 8 token. So. And there's my 9mm postal that I need.
Okay, everybody done with prep?
Yep.
Okay, adventure time. Magical disturbance. Your hero makes an insight 4 check, ignoring trees of knowledge. And for each point I fail by, I discard top 3 cards. So I'm going 3 to 4. don't have anything that can help with. Don't have anything that can help with that. Okay, so we got rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. I'm good.
Actually,
There's no
4
serpents.
successes and no.
Yeah, no failures. So
knowledge.
I got 4. I'm good.
Lost among the shelves. Oh God. Lore 4. I have 1. Ignoring tree of knowledge for each point you fail by. Discard a random card from your hand.
Oh.
At least I got rid of the card I wanted. Is there a way I can do anything about that?
I do not have a way to help you with this. I wish I did.
Oh no, it's just if I drew it. I already drew it. Nope, I have no way to deal with it. Okay. Okay.
Three failures.
So that's
Ouch.
3 random cards.
How many cards do you have?
Can you
5.
can you discard one card to make it 1 success? That way you're randomly discarding only 2 cards.
Yeah, I could do that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you could. You know what? These are good cards, but to save you...
I rolled all blanks, right?
Yeah, you rolled all blanks.
Oh, you just put the other cards back in. Oh, I only have 1 die.
Oh, you only have 1 die, so
so
yeah.
I can only do it once. So.
Okay. Yeah, but that saves you, potentially...
Yeah, these are.
You're getting you're getting rid of your worst card. Oh, you're gonna make it my fault, huh?
Yep. Oh, a little help. Exhaust a character. That was nice. And when a character would be attacked, cancel the attack.
Oh, I got rid of one of the better ones.
Yep. That was one. Was just hold on.
My turn.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault.
Bays! A hero makes an insight 4, a guile 4 check, which is my strong suit. 4 to 4.
Ignoring Tree of Life.
Or
Or Tree of Knowledge.
Either one.
I keep forgetting it's the Tree of... It looks like the Tree of Life.
You have 4.
He does.
Wow.
That's a
It's
wash.
a wash.
That's a wash, and that's a wash. So 0, 0, 0. Zeros across the board.
All right.
Hey, so...
Now we are in action phase. No enemies.
Wow.
Oh wow. We need 1 more.
Okay, well...
Who's got the best books? That ain't me.
That's
I
probably
got
going to be
1 and 2.
Yeah, I have 1.
So,
and,
yeah,
I can do 3. I can technically get.
Jenkins has the best.
Yeah, so let's do. There's Jenkins because I don't have to use my token.
So does it flip immediately,
Oh.
or does it flip
no,
at the end of the
at
turn?
the end of the turn. Yeah. So we just this is gonna be a very easy.
What was what did
we have
this-
nothing guarding, so. Yeah, this is the turn where we
Wow.
just advance it. Yeah,
Okay, well,
just have Jenkins do it.
Jenkins will do 3.
3 to 1. 1 bad.
3 to 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a bad one.
Whoops. So I got 1. That's all I needed, and the Tree of Life exhausts the targeted. There's nothing to exhaust. So that's 2 success, 1 failure. So it's good.
That was a little off the dice tray there.
I'm the closest to it, and I missed the dice tray.
All right, so that will advance when we get to that. Unless people have actions that they want to do, that
Yeah,
No,
I
my
have-
actions are all I do them to things, and there's nothing for me to do them to.
right.
What I'm going to do, and please, I hope this is going to work out. I'm going to tap my AI Ally, and you can move a device from a character to another eligible character. This is the electromagnet. It will absorb 3 damage.
Oh, okay.
So if you have an enemy on you that you whiff,
Okay. And
An attached character would be dealt damage.
I'm getting near the end of my deck, so I want to use this before the turn. So I'll wait till you're done.
Oh, this is where you had to use remove tokens, and now that you've done that, cool.
Okay. So now, before we end the turn, I'm going to use my ritual circle. So I spend a token. I discard 3 cards from the top of my deck to gain an insight. And a focus or a power, and the card in my hand gives me a focus, so I want a power. All right, here. You get to pick my power then. I don't get to look at it.
At all?
No. It's face down. I have to
Oh,
pay
really?
to turn it
It's
over.
paid down. Oh, so you have it on the effect side.
Oh, it shouldn't be on the effect side. You drew it onto the effect side because they were all on the power side.
But this is a power you're getting.
Yes, it comes up as power, and I have to pay to flip it. But no.
Oh, you pay.
It comes up with the power side face up, and then I have to pay, and I flip my power and a focus over.
I didn't read the effect. Okay, I didn't know how that worked. Okay.
Yeah.
So are we done with prep or action? I mean.
Yeah, we're done with action. So.
Enemy phase. We have no enemies. Advance to completed mission. Cut the anchor chain. As you sever the library's connection to reality, a great chime rings out, echoing down the long rows of books and through the display cases. Its call is answered by a low rumble of stone grinding against stone. The library has begun to fold back into itself, collapsing into its own pocket dimension.
Run away! Run away!
And taking all the artifacts and knowledge with it. All you can do now is escape before the library disappears for good. Start mission 3. Each player searches the adventure deck and discard pile for an enemy and put it into play exhausted. The second and fourth player also searches for a second enemy and puts it in play exhausted.
So that would be you at this point.
Okay.
There are 3 enemies in here.
Then banish this mission card. There's enemies in here.
Okay, so there's 2 cult fanatics. Those would be good ones for people.
Okay, we got a serpent ninja, another serpent ninja.
There's a relic looter in there.
Relic looter.
There's a relic looter in the deck.
That's in the draw pile.
2 these are the deck. Yeah.
Oh, that's
the draw
deck.
pile.
Oh, this is discard pile. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a cult fanatic. Oh, when it enters play, draw another adventure. So
No, this is this. Oh.
This doesn't count, or does it?
No, just put it into play exhausted. So yeah, if you pick that, you'll get another adventure card.
I don't want him then. Because that could just potentially... Yeah, because these are going back... Whatever we don't draw goes back in the deck.
Right.
And they're all enemies. So...
Is that all that was in the
That's
deck?
all,
Those
just 3
cards?
Yep.
Oh, so they're going to come back.
Yeah, they are coming back. Because we know we're all getting them anyways.
But we are... Well, if we defeat all the enemies, then we won't draw those. Oh, no, we're going to get the adventure phase before you can act. That's right.
So we're going to have... I mean... I'm
So
almost
the question is,
wondering
do you want it now or later?
Well, they're probably actually better to take now.
Because then you guys can prep.
Because
you
then
can
this
prep
will
for the
all
obstacle.
shuffle and go into here.
Well, we're going to get
No,
these.
I say we take all 3 of these.
Well, we're getting one of these guys too.
And 1, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I say we take all 3 of these, and then whoever gets these 2 is going to draw additional cards.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine drawing an additional card then.
There'll be obstacles anyways, most likely.
Well, the
They
deck will
could be
get
another
shuffled.
enemy. Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be a shuffled deck. It'll be a brand new deck. Was there anything that happens when this gets shuffled? I can't remember.
Yes, there is.
Does it add a doom or whatever they're called?
I think it adds a fate. There's something about when a deck runs
When
out.
our deck runs out, we get an adventure immediately. Which, I have 1 card in my deck.
No, you just shuffle it and.
Okay,
and
so yeah, so there's no penalty for doing that.
That one, yeah.
So yeah, it's just basically have to determine who's going to get them and who's going to get the
All
extra card. They have to be different names, so somebody cannot take 2 relic looters. Somebody can't take 2 of those.
Right, James, what do you want?
This is my worst stat, so I'm going to do it 2 harder.
So you guys are taking the extra card?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd take an extra card
Yeah,
if you're good taking the enemies.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm good with the enemies.
So then you automatically are going to get a Serpent Ninja then, because you can't have the same name, right?
Right. Yeah. Oh, they're exhausted right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They're all exhausted.
But you immediately are drawing your guys, which those don't come. Oh, those don't come in exhausted.
Yeah, whatever we draw doesn't come in exhausted. So, but there's only 2 enemies left in here, I think.
No, we actually want enemies. Because if we get obstacles, they're not going to be exhausted. Oh, but we've already assigned the... Wait,
Okay,
no,
so
have we already assigned the fate
Who was in player order? I was first player,
We
so
have
I
not.
draw first.
So we could get 2 doom
So I get a relic looter,
Okay.
and then enters play unassigned.
Okay. Which means it's going to add a fate, which is bad. We actually wanted it assigned.
It's not going to add the fate because
Yeah,
we get our turn.
No, the next is adding fate to the disturbance. So since he's not assigned, we're adding a fate.
Oh,
I said this is bad drawing these cards now,
oh, here you go.
James.
What? Oh, because it
Your
is.
draw.
Yeah,
Yep.
because of your guy.
He got the other. The 2 enemies showed up.
Enters play.
He enters play
But-
engaged with you.
But
No, but
Assigned
you
to
already
what?
have one. If you have an enemy, you don't get a second one when new enemies are assigned.
What?
Yeah, I read that in the beginning. So,
But he's an ambush though.
yeah, but it says enters play assigned to the player who puts it into play. But it says when you get an enemy, adventure phase. Enemies enter play into 1 or 2 locations. If the player who drew the enemy has no enemies, assign it to them. Place the enemy in the player's play area. If the player who drew the enemy has 1 or more enemies, place them in the unassigned.
I think the stealth overrides that.
Note that some enemies have rules that dictate where they are placed
Yeah,
when they are
he overrides it.
Okay. So stealth is in here, maybe?
No, it says it up right on him. It says what he does.
Yeah, just seeing if they had stealth as a rule. Okay. Well, then...
Comes to me.
Okay. All right. Now we continue the enemy phase. So we have 1 unassigned enemy, so we add 1 of those.
So we're at 6 of 9.
And we get 1 for adding a fate. So we're at
For
7.
end of turn, yeah.
Yep. And we have no obstacles, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we ready all cards. And how many enemies do we have total?
Oh,
Do you guys have 2?
I'm going to have to resolve another card right now. I'm decking.
Okay, well, we haven't got to that step yet. Ready your enemy. How many enemies total do we have? 2, 4. You just have 1?
1.
So we have 5 enemies we have to defeat. Okay. Now, draw cards. So you're renting out?
Yeah, because
So
we have to
then
do
you draw an
the...
adventure card.
Yep. And I resolve it immediately. But
Yep.
I get to look at these in order. So, I mean, my first one...
Well, you get to look at 1.
Yeah, I'm going to...
Let's draw
Keep
a
this one.
card. Oh, yes, a pistol.
All right, and then I will add the next 2 here. And I will resolve my adventure card. Lost among the shelves, I make a lore for... Oh, wow. This one, I suck at this one. Nope. 2 to 4, and this is... I discard random card... Oh, this could suck. Jeez. Should have done it. It's a wash. Oh, wow, I don't discard anything. Okay.
Okay. Now, hallway of doors. Your escape route is blocked by Serpent Brotherhood goons who look set on forcing you to fold up with your library. So now, from now on, players do not draw adventure cards during the adventure phase. And if there are no enemies in play, we immediately advance. So we're done drawing cards from the enemy phase, or the adventure phase.
Okay. So we just have to fight off who's left.
Right. So we have 2 rounds basically to. Well, we got to assign this guy at some point, but we basically have 2 turns to defeat all these enemies.
Okay, so...
And pass the first player marker.
All right, so before we start, I've got... How many energy do I have? I have 3 energy. Okay, so let me do my ritual circle first. So I exhaust it, so spend my last one so it's gone. Discard the top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. Then I gain a focus or a power. I've got another card in here that's going to give me a focus. I'm going to do another power again. James, pick one randomly. Thank you. But more importantly, I get an energy. Now what I get to do here is, oh, that's discarded. I'm going to spend 2 energy and target a enemy, and all attribute checks against that enemy are at -1, and when it deals damage, that's reduced to a 1. So let's see, who should I've got 2 of these. I can do it twice.
Well, you should do that when we see how many enemies are left.
This is how enemies are left.
No, but I mean, I'm going to be fighting some guys.
Oh.
So you should do that
okay.
after we see who's left.
Okay, well, I can wait then.
All right. I'm going to spend 3. Get my 9mm pistol. Attached to a character enters play with 5 tokens. And I spend a token to overcome any enemy using the fight. When attached character declares a fight check, spend a token to roll an additional white die. Okay, so I'm rolling 4 dice now against enemies. Unfortunately, I lost my cards to where I can exhaust a character to ready a character. And I don't have any energy.
I'll tell you real quick while you're... actually, no, I'm going to hold that.
So who is the worst? This guy has got 4. He hits for 2. This guy hits for 3. So I'm going to attack the Serpent Ninja.
Okay.
I'm going to give myself 4 dice to 1.
You're attacking with yourself?
Yes. And my 9mm pistol. Wait, is that? Oh, that's an action. Yeah, so I do have to exhaust myself. 1, 2, 4, 1.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is dead. He's got 4 health. He's got 4 health. Wow. Let's use Sam. It's going to be 3 to 2. 3 to 2.
2.
2 successes.
And a tree of knowledge. What
Oh,
are your
no,
tree of knowledge
That's
abilities?
1 success because there's a 1 failure.
Oh, 1 success and a tree of knowledge. I
Well,
didn't
I'll
see the
discard a
failure.
card so you can make that one a success.
The blank.
A blank. Okay.
So that gives me 2 successes. Well, I'm not using him for that,
Okay.
but I'm going to use him to do stuff. But I haven't triggered him yet. So I got 2.
What's her tree of knowledge?
She's exhausted as well.
It doesn't matter.
I could deal 1 to hurt damage to get an 8 token. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Sure, I'll give him the 8 token. And I take no damage because of my Kevlar vest. Alright, so then I'll use the local security guard who now has 2 dice.
So, but he's got 1, right?
Yeah, he's got 3 on him. He's got
3.
1 health left.
How did he get the first 2?
So I did it with Sam. I just got 3 successes, and James helped me.
No. There was only 2 successes because there was 1 failure.
I thought you made it through.
Right?
It was,
Alright, I'll have to check. Alright, so yeah, that's 2 successes. So he's still got 2 health left. And this is 2 to 2 with a security guard using the token. Ah, that's a wash. Dang it.
even with...
No, that's not a wash.
Oh, it's even worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so that's
no
a
successes
fail.
at all. So
Alright. Well, that stinks. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to engage him. And I'm going to use Jenkins.
3 to 2.
3 to 2, yeah. 3 to 2. Alright, so that is
1, 2, 3.
lots of
That's
successes, so he's dead. And I do have a tree of knowledge. So how are you guys on fighting your dudes? You probably need... You got 2 guys.
I'm good.
You. So you probably need 1 exhausted.
Well, I'm going to be able to unexhaust him, so I'll be able to fight both.
Well, let me exhaust him in case you don't do enough damage, because he hits for 3.
What does it say? Exhaust the targeted. So you can't exhaust.
Oh, exhaust the target. Never mind.
Not just a random one.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
It's my turn?
Yeah, that's all I can
so
do.
are you before you fight that guy? I mean, who are you fighting first? What were you doing first?
I'm going to remote detonation, which will give me 3 dice. Hopefully take him out. If not, I'll be able to bring him back. So it's going to be...
So, because I can make it to where I can get rid of the negative, and if it does deal damage, it only deals a single point instead of 3. Need me to do that?
So it'll be 3 dice to... Yeah, go ahead and
3
do
to
that.
0, and if you don't hit it, it'll only deal a point to you.
Okay.
Okay, so that cost me 2. Oops.
That's way more than enough.
Oh yeah.
So he is dead. This goes away, but it says then ready the character. So I'm going to ready him again, and so now I'm going to fight the cult fanatic. Unfortunately, this is where I only get 1 die.
Okay, well, if you could do a point of damage to him, I can probably deal with it.
If I get a tree of life, he's done. I don't have white lie, do I? I do not. That's 1 damage only.
Okay, I can probably deal with that. Then.
He's exhausted.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do a sealed fate. So discard the top 3 cards of my deck and gain a focus. So somebody draw my focus for me. Okay. So now I have those. Oh, what else? Is that all it did? Oh, and then my hero makes an insight check. So I'm 3 to 1. And if I succeed, I deal a point of damage. Deal a point of damage. Okay, so, and then I'm going to pay a, I'm going to pay a energy to flip over a power and a focus and choose one of them. During an attribute check, oh wow, they're the same.
Oh, really?
They're identical. That's funny. I didn't even realize it did that. So I have an effect now that I can use. And I am going to fight mine. I'm at 2 to 0.
Two
One,
successes.
2 successes. That's enough.
Okay.
And he's engaged with you, though, right?
Yes.
Uh,
I could wait. I could wait to do that because I could do it at any time. I was going to engage him because I could take no damage. So. But if
Or you want to
No, I wanna-
engage him
kill
because
him?
he'll
Yeah,
add-
no.
no.
I
engage
don't
him
have
because-
to engage him.
Because
just
I haven't even. I did, but I can use a jetpack to unexhaust. So I still have actions. Okay, so Yeah, I'm going. Oh, I don't have 2 left. Wait a minute. Oh no, I drew a tree of life. What did I? Oh, I don't have that card. Oh
So
shit.
if you can't kill him, I'll engage him. I won't take.
Well, no, I can still attack him. I mean,
Okay, then you're gonna take damage from him.
it's 2 damage. I'll be okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, and I
So,
don't have any energy to stop.
I will
you from
attack
taking damage.
2 to 2. That's fine. 2 to 2. I've only taken 1 damage so far. Wow.
All right, that's all the enemies.
Yeah, that's all the enemies.
Okay.
I can't believe I just rolled 4 successes on 2 dice.
Well, we haven't gotten to that stage yet.
So-
Okay, so that was during the action phase. So during the enemy phase, there are no assigned enemies. Completed mission. Hallway of doors. With your path finally cleared, fling yourselves through a magical door that leads to the library's distant annex.
I just flung myself through the door.
Okay. Behind you, the library folds one last time, and then all you see through the door is darkness. You managed to lose the library on your first day. Good job, James.
Yay!
Maybe you set a new record, but
Does it say that?
yes. But at least you know it's out of the hands of the Serpent Brotherhood, and thanks to the annex, you still have access to the books and knowledge contained in the library. But there's no telling what the Brotherhood managed to steal. The job you got just got harder and more important. The players win the game. Unlock the following cards: Flynn Carson's Waltzing In and the Backdoor Teleportation Device. So you could do these missions in order, and it unlocks cards that get added to the game. The unlocked cards are these ones, I think. So the back door. So the back door can be added to someone's deck. It's a teleportation device. It's an artifact. It costs 2 to play it. You may play allies attached to the back door as if they were in your hand. And then you can exhaust the back door to search your deck for an ally and attach it to this card, then shuffle your deck. And then we got Flynn Carson, Waltzing In. You may control an additional ally. At the end of the round, discard Flynn Carson. When he enters play, either deal 3 damage to any enemy or add 3 success tokens to any obstacle. And his knowledge is +1 success.
And so I do not think that my deck, at least the way it currently is necessarily the best for him. I've only got 3 allies total in my deck, and 2 of them are the same.
So when the players win, so we end the game. Let's see, there's the thing about unlocked cards. Okay. If you successfully complete an adventure,
That's the one I want.
you may be instructed to unlock cards. These could be powerful relics you recovered, new techniques you learned, or new allies you gained. When you unlock cards, check them off on the Season 1 Unlock checklist on the back cover of this rulebook. After every unlocked card has 2 copies, which are both unlocked at once. Unlocked cards have no discipline and are shown with the padlock on the bottom. Unlocked cards are available to use in deck construction for all your games going forward. Unlocked card copies can be added to any deck, and the same deck may have multiple copies of the same card. But player deck requirements must contain no more than 30 cards, not including your hero cards. Must contain the heroic discipline connected to your hero. Must contain 3 different universal disciplines. May contain additional cards that players have unlocked. So you got to make sure your deck doesn't get over 30. Which I don't think they're 30 to start with.
And you have to have cards from 3 disciplines. So
Yes, so...
Well, 4 total.
Well, including your
Yeah, 'cause your personal.
your character's person. Oh, you took your card back. Okay. No, you didn't.
Nope.
There you
Cool.
go. So, yeah, our decks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we can each, if you take 2 copies.
Oh, they are only 28? They can, but they can go up to 30.
Yeah, we can go up to 30. So.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh yeah, it says right here in the example. Her deck is 28.
15, 16.
She can add up to 2 more cards that have been unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Hero, Ezekiel Jones, the 2 Flynn Carson sidekicks, basically. I really do like Flynn. He's pretty cool. He costs 5 though.
Well, like I said, neither one of them is really that effective for my deck. Not the way it's built, at least. Not unless I were to make changes to it.
Search your deck for an ally and attach it to this card. I don't know. No one wants to teleport. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to take the back door. You don't have to. I mean, we get unlocked.
Right.
Every scenario, you unlock more.
Right,
cards.
and it's just like I said, I've got 3 ally cards in my deck, and 2 of them are the same ally.
Since I'm fighting the enemies, I'm actually thinking Flynn could be pretty useful for me.
That works for me.
Take them.
You may control an additional ally.
Can you save these cards for later, not choose them?
Yes.
Yeah, these are unlocked now. So
Like I could take one now and then remove it from my deck later.
yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Because if nothing else, it would make my deck 1 card thicker, which
Yeah.
means, I
I'm
wouldn't run
I'm
out
gonna
fast.
pass.
But
Okay. But anyways, they are currently unlocked. So I'll put these in the front in case people change their mind. All right, folks. So that was the Librarians game 1. Hope you enjoyed that. What did you guys think?
oh no, this one. I mean, I love how this one it came down to we were racing to try to get through. I mean, because if we had one more turn after the one we were on to do this, so
Yeah, if
we
you
were
had-
getting short on time.
Yeah, if you hadn't killed that last guy, I would have took him and I would have killed him on my, on the next turn.
Yeah. Have you seen the show? It was very thematic.
Yeah. It came down to the wire for sure. The scary thing is, I'm glad you did it on that turn, was because I had 1 card left in my deck, so I would have drawn this because it still happens. You don't get new cards during the adventure phase, but this is during the upkeep. So now we would have to have dealt with this, which Ezekiel could have dealt with easily, but
he was exhausted, so he couldn't.
Well, no. I mean, it would be for the next turn. He would
Right.
not have done it. So we would have this in the way and the enemy. But yeah, so that is So yes,
See, there's a reason I love Cassie so much in the show and in the game.
yeah. Well, her character. I mean, that's the same actor. I don't know if you ever watched Relic Hunter, but her
No, I've never seen
character
that
in
one.
Relic Hunter is completely different than this character.
Oh, does she play the vamped up version like she does in the one episode of this?
No, she's kind of a ditzy Airhead Valley girl in
Oh, okay.
Relic Hunter. Yeah. Anyways, so that again, that was Librarians, and I guess I'm repeating myself. So, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
But be quiet about it. This is a library.
Hey everyone, if you like that, we've got more videos. There should be one over here. There should be one about here, and you can subscribe down here. Thank you.